I decided it was finally time to learn how to speedrun Breath of the Wild. The category I've picked, any percent. The goal for this run is simple. Beat the 4 shrines to Great Plateau, get the glider, and slay the Blights and Ganon all as fast as possible by using glitches to speed up the run. This is how it went. As soon as we gained control, we dashed straight for the Sheikah Slate as we needed to perform our first trick already, the scope clip. Essentially, we're going to use the scope feature of the Sheikah Slate to push ourselves through walls. With Link clipping out the Shrine of Resurrection and breaching the surface, it's time to collect the 2 most important items of the run, a pot lid and a Boko Spear. I wish I was joking, but these 2 are vital for our next steps. After racing the Bokoblins for their gear and armed with both spear and shield, we head on over to the Temple of Time to perform our second trick of the run, the skew. After gaining skew from this ledge, we're able to now break reality and go through walls and collect another important item for this run, the Traveler's Bow. Conveniently, right next to this bow is a pot containing 5 arrows inside. Now for the next trick of the run, the BOSS. By picking up this pot in a glitch state and jumping at this corner, it allows Link to fly and travel the world much faster. The destination? The Bomb Shrine. To get down here faster, another trick is used called Full Damage Cancel. This allows Link to fall from any height and not take any damage. Here, we had some issues. It did it again! This D-pad sucks! Alright, anyway, up here. Thankfully, with quick thinking, I was able to obtain skew again and break through the shrine's walls and enter the Bomb Shrine. I'm surprised that worked. You might be wondering, why didn't I just go through the front door? Since we never actually activated a tower on the Great Plateau, all the shrines are locked, so we have to skew into all of them now. After obtaining the bomb runes, it's time to do a combination of tricks. First, starting off with a wind bomb to head on over to the final room. Then, by using our newly obtained bombs, BOSS can now be performed almost anywhere. By jumping into this ledge, we're able to fly on over to the monk and complete the shrine. Alright, it's not bad. That's not bad. Let's keep it going. 1 shrine down, free to go. After talking to the old man and using BOSS again, we make our way over to Magnesis and quickly set up a skew to breach into the shrine. I'll have to back up. Funnily enough, this shrine is the most normal thing you'll see in this run. The only trick here is to reset a ragdoll by bombing ourselves at the end of the shrine. This needs to be done so we can wind bomb again for the next part. Now this part is pretty cool. After leaving Magnesis and climbing this wall, once again a BOSS is used to travel all the way from Magnesis to this tree, just outside the old man's hut. From here, another trick is used called Max Height Wind Bomb. By timing the placement of the square bomb and instantly detonating the circle bomb, we can launch Link all the way up to the Stasis Shrine. From here, by using the skew that we got from Magnesis, we can just simply clip in. Stasis once again is a relatively normal section. However, at the end, we skip the giant boulder by doing a shield jump to the side of it. Link's little wobble there scared the crap out of me. Oh? Oh? Bing! Gold, baby! After leaving the shrine, we use Stasis on this boulder to launch Link all the way to the top. Bomb this rocking tree and use BOSS to get all the way to Cryonis. Using another skew, we enter the shrine. There you go. Whew. Cryonis is a super cool shrine. After getting the rune, a wind bomb is used to launch all the way to the end. And with that, the shrine is already complete. Lastly, to round the Great Plateau, using a BOSS and full damage cancel, we arrive at the Temple of Time and obtain the glider. With the Great Plateau completed, it's time to head to the castle. But first, we have to pray to the RNG gods and use Amiibo. Specifically, Amiibo which grants fish. The reason for this is simple. Attack up level 3 is going to be required to finish off all the bosses at the end. Using Amiibo, I got the fish needed for level 3 attack up. And that's what we need to see. Now for the longest BOSS of the run. We're about to fly from the Temple of Time all the way to the castle. Because we entered the castle so fast, a lot of the stuff is currently unloaded, which we can use to our advantage. This gate specifically is currently unloaded, allowing us to enter the armory super early. After some tricky navigation, since the banisters are currently unloaded, Link is placed behind this moblin which has a weapon needed to complete the run, and a royal claymore on this statue which will load in shortly. Using the claymore, we can obtain the royal guard claymore from the moblin. Next, we use throw running to collect the dragon power under the stairs. Throw running is simply used to not alert the Lizalfos in this room. Bombing this wall nets us a chest containing 3 ancient arrows, which will be used later on. After that, a whistle is used near the bottom of the stairs to alert the Lizalfos at the top. Throwing a square bomb just out of its line of sight, the Lizalfos get super distracted, which allows us to get an easy sneak strike. The boomerang it drops is critical for our plan coming up. After some cooking and jumping over the Malice, another 3 ancient arrows is collected for a grand total of 6 ancient arrows. Link at this point is almost fully geared up. Just 2 more weapons are needed to finish our preparations. Coming out of the armory, another max height wind bomb is used here to launch yourselves all the way up to Zelda's Study, which contains a moblin with an edge of duality and a royal guard's bow. Both of these being the final piece of the puzzle. Firing an arrow at this cracked spot, the moblin gets distracted, allowing us another easy sneak strike. With that, all the equipment is now collected, and it's time to head to the Sanctum. One final max height wind bomb is used to launch ourselves all the way to the Sanctum. And here comes my favorite trick of the run. Jumping on this wall and moving Link into this corner, we can set up a trick which basically will insta-kill Windblight Ganon by firing a precise arrow at this wall. This skips the fight entirely. I don't know if that shot's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Please, just die. It's good. On to the next blight. Waterblight is fairly simple. Simply dodging its spear, we can just spin to win and end phase 1. That could have been a little bit cleaner. Could have been a little bit cleaner. Phase 2, all we need to simply do is headshot Waterblight twice to knock it down. And again, spin to win whilst it's down. With 2 more final headshots, the blight is down. Fireblight, we basically spin to win to knock it out of phase 1. Phase 2 is a little more tricky. By placing the bomb in the middle of the room and equipping the boomerang, we detonate the bomb as it's just behind Fireblight's back, allowing us to get some easy hits in before setting up a double hit spin attack. Now unfortunately, I got a bit unlucky here and lost the double hits, so a little bit of time was wasted. With Fireblight down, we move on to the final blight. Now normally, a lot of people hate Thunderblight, but with this strategy, Thunderblight is a joke. By rushing down Thunderblight immediately and breaking its shield, we can again spin to win and hit Thunderblight 7 times before stopping. As it's on the floor, another 4 hits is used, and throwing the Claymore ends phase 1. Because we did phase 1 perfect, it set us up for phase 2. Phase 2 is when the boomerang is fully utilized. Thunderblight is going to start dropping pillars down on us. On the 4th pillar drop, we're able to throw the boomerang and break its shield, stunning it briefly. With a well-placed headshot, this knocks Thunderblight down. Using a boomerang again on the 4th hit, we break Thunderblight's shield once again, and you guessed it, start spinning to win, aiming to get double hits in the process. Now unfortunately, once again, I did get a bit unlucky here. However, with 3 full spins, you can stun Thunderblight again, leading to its death. With the blights down, one last challenge is waiting for us. Calamity Ganon, in my opinion, is the coolest fight in this run. Immediately as the fight starts, it's time to use those ancient arrows we collected. After launching a barrage of ancient arrows, we wait for Calamity Ganon to attack us to get an easy flurry rush. Okay. Once the flurry is done, the next task is to grab the bomb arrows in the room and to headshot it at least 4 times whilst heading towards the Royal Claymore in the room. 5, 6. This then forced Ganon to use a laser attack, which is parried right back at the beast. With 3 more spin attacks and some good double hits, phase 1 is over. Now, phase 2 may surprise you if you've never seen a speedrun before. That giant armored state Ganon is in? Yeah, it's completely ignored. To start off this phase right, ideally Ganon would shoot a laser towards us. However, I got a bit unlucky and another attack was used. Luckily, straight after, we got the move needed for the next step, the laser. Parrying this laser knocks Ganon out of the shield state, which now a stun lock can be used to completely ignore the armored state. With some well-timed spin attack slams, it's possible to keep Ganon in a complete stun lock, completely immobilizing the beast. This trick looks easy, however stamina management is critical here. The ideal situation is to always have at least 3/4 of the stamina bar filled before spinning. Yes! It's done! And with that, Calamity Ganon is down and I can finally breathe again. Now, Dark Beast, unfortunately, is an auto-scroller fight, so nothing can really be done here to speed up time, other than pre-firing some shots into the light arrow spots. With some quick aiming and one pre-fire shot, it's time to end this run. The final shot is dealt to Dark Beast Ganon, and with that, I've just beaten the game in 28 minutes and 53 seconds, placing myself ranked 55 in the world at the time of this recording. Now, my speedrunning journey doesn't end here. As of right now, I'm currently pushing myself to reach rank 25 and below in the world for any percent. If you want to watch these runs live, then head on over to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Smiffic. I'm most likely live right now. We're a super friendly community that welcomes in everybody. Also, if you want to see this full run, I will be uploading it in the next coming days, so subscribe to be notified on that. Finally, to round off, a massive thank you to all my patrons for all of your support. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.